factor as the game goes on. Stamina and how many people we can get in there.
There's the kick. That's Zim.
Zim's got the ball. He's stacked up right at the 25-yard line.
Logan's going to take over 1st and 10. First play from scrimmage. Zanesville band right here in front of us on the track. We're quite a ways from the playing field right here, Bear. I mean, you know, I guess, yeah, maybe not too.
Our perspective is a little different than what we're used to on the hilltop.
I guess that's it. We're usually up a little higher than this. But
we don't get out of town much, folks. It is quite a treat to be on the road. Quite an effort from Craig Nixon and his staff of workers to get this game on the road for you.
They've been here a few hours getting ready, and we're just about ready to go. Zim, a quarterback. Behind him is Quentin Evans, and, of course, John Cosgrove, a tailback. First play from scrimmage here at Zanesville. Zim back to throw. He's looking around, got a receiver. No one there, and somebody's on him real quick. Brad Gearhart, junior linebacker, putting a lot of pressure on Zim.
Pass was intended for number 87, I believe. That's Eric Cox.
Eric Cox.
Just fell a little bit short.
But if you want quick reference for Logan players here, if we forget any of the numbers, we're going to have trouble. Oh, you got it. You got the roster.
We'll fix this right up here.
Alrighty.
2nd and 10 for Logan from their own 25-yard line. Game just underway. Of course, no score from Zanesville High School. Zim takes a snap back to pass.
Back to throw again. He's got a man out there over his shoulder. Good pass. A little bit long.
Nice pass intended for Paul Phelps, who split up there on his left. Zim just overthrew him just a little bit.
Logan come out passing right away. They're going to be faced now with another passing down, sort of 3rd down and 10. There you see the offense of Logan.
Going to make up a 3rd and 10. You can bet Zanesville is going to be keying on John Cosgrove. He's our big gun, has been so far this year, but watch for Quentin Evans to get some work tonight also. Inside handoff to Quentin. He's got the ball. He's got about 5-6 yards of good hard running. It's going to bring up about a 4th down and 4 for Logan. That will bring on the punting unit. So on the first series, Logan's going to go 3 and out and turn the ball over to Zanesville. Zanesville should get fairly good field position, I think, after this punt.
Logan come out passing that time, and obviously trying to shake things up a little bit, maybe open up the running game real early, or don't know what. Maybe it's because of what you said. Zanesville definitely will be keying on Cosgrove. Jeff Mayball in the ball game to punt it. Good snap and a good kick.
Very good kick.
High and long, fielded at the 25, 24-yard line. He's going to be covered there by Evans, and get a number on that. 25, number 25, and that will be Bobby Myers.
Bobby Myers. Good to see Bobby back on the field. He was kind of banged up that New Lex game.
Bobby Myers and Quentin Evans in on the tackle.
Adam Gaiters on the return here, picked up about 15 yards on the return. There you see the Logan defense. We'll try to get those names for you as we can. You see Bookman and Brandt at defensive ends, nose guards, Crago and Bobby Myers, tackle Myers and Woodard, and there you see the rest of them. We'll probably call those names a lot before the night's over. 1st and 10 for Zanesville from around 32. Pitch this way to number 44. That's their big gun Workman. He picks up about 4 to 5 yards.
Keep an eye on the blocking. Had some blocking out in front of him there, too. Bobby Myers drives him out of bounds on the near side here.
Tommy, get Logan's huddle when they come out. Line out, okay?
Nice press box here at Zanesville.
Real nice facilities. Picked up about 4 yards there. We're going to be 2nd down and a long 6, let's say. Hand off the first man through, and he stopped pretty much stacked up the line of scrimmage. Dale Burnett, the ball carrier. Number 40, the fullback, keep an eye on him. We'll mention his number once in a while. And, of course, Royce Workman, the junior tailback, number 44. They're looking there.
It's a good shot of Logan's defensive line getting ready for Zanesville to. They'll be going for this 3rd and 5 from about their own 32-yard line, 37-yard line. Quarterbacking for Zanesville's number 4, Tom Evans. Pitch outside to Workman, number 44. He's stacked up at the line of scrimmage, and there is a flag down. I think that might have been motion against Zanesville. If that's the case, Ed, I'm sure Logan will decline that, make Zanesville punt the ball.
No gain on the play, so they're talking to Logan captains, and Barry, you're probably right. They'll decline it. Zanesville will go 3 and out also.
There's an interesting stat by our statistician here. Royce Workman has carried the ball 29 times, 198 yards for a 6.8 average. And Quite an average, almost 7 yards every time he touched the ball. But there was motion against Zanesville. Logan has declined that penalty, bring up a 4th down and about 6 yards to go. Brings on Zanesville's punting it. So far, each team has been able to pretty much stymie the other one, Ed.
We talked earlier, one of the keys, of course, is Logan's defense shut them down early. They've scored most of the points in the first half, and you shut them down then, maybe get a chance. So Zanesville forced to punt in their first possession. A little bit of low snap, gets the punt off. Another good punt the other way. We'll take a Zanesville bounce. Whoa,
boy, it sure did.
Bounce. Down to 9-yard line.
That ball's pointed on the end. Took a funny hop there. Got away from the Logan receiver. Took a nice Zanesville bounce, and it's going to put Logan in a hole. 1st and 10 to go from the 9-yard line.
53-yard punt there.
That'll work.
Good punt in the air, and it took a real good Zanesville bounce. Falls at the 9-yard line. The Chiefs will take over there, 1st and 10.
There you see the clock in our window, 9:02. I'm counting here in the first period of play from Zanesville High School.
Ball's given off to Quentin Evans up the middle there. He's got about 4 yards. Get out of the hole a little bit. Evans and Cosgrove behind Zimmerman. Behind Gary Colleton. Gary Colleton, the center for the Chiefs.
Brings up 2nd and about 7 yards to go.
Look at the guy split out to the far side. That's Eric Cox to our side. Paul Phelps the other side.
Cosgrove deep in the I formation.
Back to throw
Zimmerman
again.
to throw this way.
Eric Cox just out of his outstretched hands took a dive for it and almost had it.
Good coverage by number 5. That's Cory Newman, the senior defensive back, stride for stride with Eric Cox. Ball thrown real well, but just out of the reach of Eric Cox. Going to make 3rd and 6 from the Logan 13-yard line.
He was covered well.
Right there. Right there. Right now. Wide.
Same formation. Cox to this side. We got a new receiver in there. That on the far side. That would be. You can see a number right offhand.
Here's Cosgrove with the ball.
His first time to carry the ball, and he's going to be real close to first down, depending on where they spot. I think. I believe he's going to be just a little short.
Official signal for timeout. It's a 1st down. Ed gave him a pretty good spot there. Extra effort by John Cosgrove netted out the last inches to get him past the 20-yard line.
The first down of the ball game belongs to the Logan Chiefs. They're out of the hole. They're right at the 20-yard line, as Barry mentioned. Did get a good spot there. Kind of hard to see from up
he only
here.
had to go to the 19-yard line also, and he's on most of the 20. Like you said, good spot though, but we'll take that break. 1st and 10, Logan.
Cosgrove again, good some blocking, got some holes, got a little bit of space there. He's going to be up close to and get another 1st down.
Inside handoff, and line is certainly doing their job as far as the blocking for Cosgrove there. John hit the hole hard. Picked up quick, about 11 yards, so Logan's got their 2nd 1st down of the game. Pretty good drive here from the 9-yard line.
That's just about what John averages per carry. He's been averaging about 11 yards per carry, which is quite an average too. 1st down Chiefs. They're moving the ball. They're to 32, 31-yard line. Their own 31-yard line. Handoff this time to Evans up the middle. He's hit hard.
Well, he took a shot and stayed on his feet. It took 2 or 3 Zanesville Blue Devils to bring him down.
He's a big young man. Good size young man.
Sorry, Ed. Spun him around a little bit, but he stayed on his feet, and somebody came up and finished him off, or he might have gone a little further. Did pick up a tough 2 yards. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
Paul Phelps reports into the ball game, carrying the play. Talks to Zim. He heads out left. Eric Cox to our side. 2nd down and 8 now for the Chiefs. Zim keeps the ball and rolls upfield, picks up maybe a couple. Going to bring up a 3rd and 6, let's say.
Ed, we've talked about it before, but that's just an added dimension that Zim brings to our team this year, the ability to stick that ball under his arm and pitch it or run it and throw the ball. Or they just can't key on our 2 running backs.
He can. We've seen him got some good speed when he gets away from.
And he scrambles well. He's able to sense that pressure and get away from it.
Brings up another third down situation for the Chiefs. 3rd and 5. They picked up 2, started at their own 9-yard line. Back to throw, looking around. He's got Eric Cox, and could be an incomplete pass. Good coverage there. It might have been complete if it hadn't been there real quick.
Excellent defense by number 5. Again, that's Cory Newman to break that up. Cox had the ball in his hands. It was stripped out of his hands by the Zanesville defender, Cory Newman. 4th down and about 6 yards to go. I don't know if Eric had enough yards for the first down anyway.
He was short. He was short of the yard to go line, but
good snap.
Jeff Mayball gets off the punt.
Nice punt. Nice high driving
Gets
punt.
it up in the air and taken there at about the 27-yard line.
Some room.
A little bit of room up the middle, up to the 40-yard line. Brought
Nice
down
return.
there.
That was Adam Gaiters again on the return, and it's going to give Zanesville a 1st and 10.
Chuck Ricketts and others in on the tackle. Ball's right at the 40-yard line of Zanesville, and they're going to have it there, 1st and 10. Halfway through the first quarter here at Zanesville High School. No score. 37-yard punt by Jeff Mayball. Got a timeout on the field.
I didn't see who took that timeout. Assuming it might have been Zanesville. I didn't see any injured players.
Nice facility here, Barry. The grass is kind of sparse in some areas on the field, but
Little Brown.
otherwise it looks like they play soccer on this field also. Or at least they got a bunch of red lines on it. Look like a soccer field laid out.
Now those big white nets at the end's pretty much a dead giveaway about what they do
Yeah,
on
they
this
took
field.
Cam out of here. Oh, they are still there. How big is the soccer field?
Just a little bit bigger than a football field, I do believe. 1st and 10, Zanesville from their own 40. Handoff inside to Workman. He's got a hole. Looks like he's right at midfield for a 1st down.
Picked up right at 10 yards. Barry mentioned it's going to be right at the... Yeah, they're going to move the chains. It is a 1st down. Royce Workman, he's handled the majority of the running chores for the Blue Devils this year. Barry mentioned earlier, averaging close to 7 yards a carry. That won't hurt his average there. Right at the 50-yard line. That's exactly where we're standing, right at the 50-yard line. It's a bad snap. The ball's going to be picked up by the quarterback and dropped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll bring up a 2nd and 10. They do retain possession.
Guess you folks have forgotten former head coach Clarence Perry coached here for about 4 years for Zanesville High School. Ran a very successful program here. 2nd and 10 for Zanesville.
A little bit of draw there to Workman. He's going to be...
Boy,
no,
that
it wasn't
was
Workman.
smelled out. Number 32, I think, was in there for...
25, 52.
25 is Bobby Myers. 52 is Tim Woodard. Smelled that out.
I don't know who his ball carrier was. Adam Gaiters.
Lost a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd and a long 10, Ed. From again, the ball's been hovering right around midfield the last 2 or 3 plays. So need to stand here by Logan's defense. Back to pass.
Evans back to pass. He's looking downfield. Got a man wide open. Right through his hand. There's a breakdown on the coverage. No one within 7 or 8 yards of him.
We got a break there, Ed. I think he just started running before he got the ball clear into his hands. And
no one feels worse than number 22 for Zanesville. He'll catch most of those. That's Noah Joseph. He's a senior. He's got his share of them. Going to bring up a 4th down for the Blue Devils. Cosgrove and Zimmerman back to receive the punt. They do get the punt off. Bobby Myers tried to get a handle on it, didn't. Jim's got the ball. He's got a little bit of room on the left side. Get a block there. He's going to pick up a few yards. Right at the 31-yard line. He's going to be knocked out of bounds.
Good punt return by Chad Zimmerman.
33-yard line, 34-yard line. Kind of hard to see from here to the other sideline.
Well, Logan's got much better field position starting this drive than they did last time. They were at their own 9-yard line and were able to move the ball a little bit. Now they're on their own 34-yard line.
3:41 to go, first quarter action. No score in the ball game.
And I tell you what I'm really going to miss about coming over here tonight is, you know, halftime we always got that real good pizza crossing pizza.
Yeah. Oh, we should have brought one with us.
He might have made arrangements for that. Handoff is inside.
Got a flag on the play. Like it's going to be a hold against the Chiefs, I think. It's like a hold.
That's the call. Logan's first penalty so far of the evening is going to be a holding call, which Zanesville may or may not accept.
Looking to the sidelines for some advice. They are going to accept the penalty, take the penalty. It's going to remain first down. We're going to move them back 10 yards. So it's going to be 1st and 20.
Three minutes and 17 seconds left here in the first period of play. No score from Zanesville High School. Logan Chieftains, Zanesville Blue Devils. Blitzed by Zanesville.
Gives it off to Cosgrove. Smelled that one out too. It'll be a loss of about 6 yards on the play, 5 yards on the play. 2nd down and 25. Didn't fool anybody.
Yeah, that's a country mile.
That's a country mile.
2nd and a country mile.
10 yards on the holding penalty and 5-yard loss on the kind of sniffed out draw play. 2nd down at about 25. They get on the scoreboard, but we won't argue.
Send back to pass. He's got some pressure. He's going to go down.
No time whatsoever to throw the ball.
Probably a pretty smart play not to put that ball up.
Down in there, going to bring up a 3rd down. Looks like they were going to try to trade some players, but it's 3rd down. And as you mentioned, Barry, still a country mile. It's time even a little bit more of a country mile, about 1.5 yards lost there. So after a good second possession, when they did move the ball a little bit, they kind of stalled here.
Back to pass.
Jim, back
to
protection. Again. He's got it up in the air.
He's got a man down here. Intercepted by the Zanesville defensive back. That's number 5. We picked on him one time too many.
Got a Logan player down back here behind the ball. Can't see who it is right now, but Tate. Eric Cox was out there. The ball was a little bit, I'm going to say underthrown, although it was thrown a whole bunch. A little bit short. We got a Logan player down on the field right now, so we got a little timeout here, official timeout.
Couldn't get the number on the injured player, Ed.
Come back to play, it's going to be Zanesville's ball on their own 47-yard line.
So far, it's been pretty much of a defensive struggle with neither team able to generate much offense. Logan kind of hurt themselves on that penalty, backed them up into a big hole, and then the loss when Cosgrove tried the draw play, put us in a big hole. But our defense has played well tonight, and once again, they got to rise to the occasion and stop this Zanesville team. Zanesville's had the advantage in field position this evening so far.
Definitely have, no doubt about that. Chiefs have been pretty much in the hole all the time. This right here is the best field position that Zanesville's had to start, I'm sure, but on the interception, can't get a number on the guy down, don't know who it is, but we'll get to you just as quick as possible. We do have a timeout on the field. There you see the clock, the game, 1:33 to go, first quarter action. No score.
Would that be Cory Colleton, 68? Not putting any weight on that left foot at all, Ed.
Who's 60?
I think that's the 68, Cory Colleton. That's our center. He goes both ways, as center and defensive tackle. So hopefully
somebody else in for him.
That's not a serious injury. Well, back to action. Zanesville has possession, 1st and 10 on their own 47-yard line. No score here. Minute and 25 seconds to go here in the first period.
Ball's handed off to Workman. He's trapped in the backfield. Good play there. Trying to find out who that is. That is Bobby Myers.
2-5. Last time we saw Bobby Myers, that he was on crutches, had a big wrap on his knee.
That's true. He looks like he's ready to play tonight. He's pumped up.
I wasn't able to go to the Nelsonville game, but he got hurt in the New Lex game. We weren't sure how serious that injury was, but he's playing a stellar game so far this evening. 2nd and 12 from the Logan 45, from Zanesville 45.
Evans, the quarterback for Zanesville, gets the snap, goes back to pass, turned around. He's going to meet somebody. Going to beat number 61 and 52 for the Chiefs.
Rudy Brandt is in there, along with Tim Woodard.
Rudy Brandt and Tim Woodard said, "Hey, glad to meet you." He turned around, there he was.
Rudy Brandt just ran over a blocker.
Bobby Myers playing at nose guard. Thanks, Mark Hartman.
We got some help this evening.
Yeah, we got somebody with some good eyes.
Yeah. A big play here. 3rd down and about 18
I
yards
see Bobby
to go.
in there, nose guard. Probably tried to save some of his, might be the position for him. Been in on quite a few plays. He's going to blow him right through there.
There's a draw play to Workman. The ball's on the ground. He picks
What a
it
nice
up.
bounce. Boy, you talk about a bounce.
Well, he got a break there. The old draw or delay that I like so well in that situation, Ed, but short of 1st down, it's going to bring up a 4th down and about 2 for Zanesville, and you're wondering if they may not go for this. I haven't seen the punting unit come on as of yet.
There's a timeout on the field again. I don't know who called this timeout either, but
Called the end of the first period.
oh, okay. So that's the way it's going to end up.
Too much happening for me to figure out.
0-0 at the end of the first quarter. Got to move it around a little bit. It's going to
There
bring
you
up.
see LHS TV2 trivia brought to you by Pizza Crossing. Logan has scored 68 points this season. How many points has Zanesville scored? There you see your selection, either A, 55, B, 68, C, 71, or D, 75, and we may have given that
We
away.
gave that answer away. If you guys have been listening earlier,
This should be an easy
we're
one,
just going to
folks.
find out who was listening. If we don't get 75% of the right answers sent in on the back of $5 bills,
We're going to raise the ante to $10 next week.
yeah. Actually, I don't think we did give it away. They have to know how many games they play because I said they're averaging so many points. So
My backup question is name all the teams you can think of are Blue Devils.
Blue Devils.
Barry can do that.
Okay, we're back to play here. We've got the ball turned around, and they are going for it, Barry. Definitely are going for it. It's 4th down and about 2.5, 3 yard lines. 3 yards, excuse me. Inside the Logan territory at the 45.
If they maybe try to draw Logan offside, and they did.
That's the easy way.
Logan a little aggressive.
I'll tell you, that happens so often. So it's going to be a 1st down for Zanesville by way of the offside call. First down, Zanesville. They're a little bit deeper into Logan territory at the 40-yard line.
Logan's band's here this evening, Ed, and a pretty good crowd from Logan followed these Chieftains up here this evening. Inside handoff to number 25, I believe. That's Adam Gaiters, picked up about 4 yards.
Going to bring up a 2nd and 6. Zanesville on the move now. That penalty for the 1st down actually doesn't give your defense a chance to hold them. Of course, as a set play, you just go with a long count knowing that you're going to be anxious to fire out. The defense is going to be anxious to get in there. 2nd down and 5. Pick up about 5 that time. Zanesville at the 35-yard line. Pitches back to Gaiters again.
Short side, he picked up some good yardage.
Going to be short of the 1st down by a couple yards. Picked up about 3, I think. Going to bring up probably about a 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 3. We'll say 3. Just 3rd down and 3. Logan defense getting kind of stingy. We mentioned before, can't give away the answer to the trivia question, but
Zanesville's going to take a timeout.
Zanesville has scored most of their points in the first half by a big percentage of them. Get a timeout, Zanesville. Well, this side, they fill this side of the stadium, Barry. This is a nice stadium here, and this side was just full of Blue Devils. Good Logan crowd on the other side.
Here you get a good look at the back of number 38, Mike Burba. See number 99 in there, Tim Bookman. 52 I see in there is Tim Woodyard.
Blue Devils want to talk this over. It's going to be 3rd and 3 when we come back to play. They called the timeout. Just about ready to go back at it.
Just underway here in the second period of play, 11:18 to go. Zanesville with the biggest threat of the game so far with the 3rd and 3 in Logan's 32. Inside handoff. Got the first down and room to spare. Still running hard is number 25. That's Adam Gaiters.
Well, when Gaiters got moving, built up a little bit ahead of steam, he was off to the races.
And so far, each team has managed to stop the other team's big gun. Cosgrove has been pretty well shut down. We've pretty much contained Mr. Workman as compared to what he's been doing tonight, but Gaiters has been hurting us this evening on these runs.
We might be off, Barry. I don't know for sure. Might be having a little technical difficulty. Our monitor right here is...
There, we're back.
There, we're back. You might not have been off at all, Tom. We don't know.
1st and 10 from the Logan 25-yard line. Workman inside, and he's stacked up, maybe gained a yard at the most.
He's kind of putting the Holtz on him tonight. He's
the whole interior line there. If Logan smelled that out, Mike Burba in there to make that tackle.
Pick up about maybe a yard and a half. Going to be 2nd down and 9. The ball is at the 23-yard line of Logan. Deepest penetration by either team here tonight, Barry, as you mentioned before.
Be a good place for a nice defensive stand by the Logan Chiefs.
Or even better, a
little turnover.
Offensive miscue. And
well, Zanesville's put the ball on the ground twice. Got a flag before things ever get started.
Zanesville moving all over the place. One of the left side.
Number 71 fired out.
He just missed the count.
Just
he didn't
a
notice
little
that
bit.
Count.
Don't worry about it.
He was a little bit anxious too.
Just ask him nicely next time to please don't do that.
It was 2nd down and about 13 yards now with 5-yard penalty.
Big series for these two teams. Looks like so far it's going to be a relatively low-scoring game, and whoever draws first blood might have a real advantage tonight. Back to throw is Zanesville quarterback. There's a screen set up to Workman. Good defense by the Logan Chiefs. Only picked up about 3 yards.
Get some numbers over there. I can't see real well.
I saw 61, Rudy Brandt over there mixing things up again. Chris Hall in there on the stop. Looks like Rudy Brandt kind of got sucked in to rush the quarterback, saw what was going to happen, and turned around. I think he still got involved in the tackle. Tried to get the ball outside to Workman. Going to bring up a 3rd and 12 for Zanesville from the Logan 26-yard line.
Trying to pick up a number of that offensive center for Zanesville, Barry. He's a good-sized young feller. About 3 of them right inside the Blue Devil line. 76.
It's Luke Rosa.
Yeah. Back to throw again is Evans. He's going to run this time. He's got some green in front of him. He's going to go for the sideline. Going to be able to get the first down, it looks like.
Got the first down. Good coverage by the Logan defensive backfield, but no pressure up the middle, and quarterback was able to evade our line, skirt down the sideline for a first down.
Things kind of opened up in the middle, as you mentioned, Barry, and he saw the green and headed down the middle. It finally cut off to the left. First down inside the 15 at the, let's say, 13-yard line. The 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. Was a big break, as you said, too. It hurts us that way. We had good coverage downfield and break down up the middle. 1st and 10 for Zanesville. Evans hands off to Gaiters.
He's stacked up at the line of scrimmage, but continues to fight his way down to about the 5-yard line.
Well, he's a fighter. Logan switching, getting some defensive players into the ball game, some goal line thing. We have a timeout, Logan.
Chris Hall checking out. Zanesville's going to take another timeout yet. One official signals Zanesville, and the other one's going to signal Logan. So
I think it's a Logan timeout. I saw Coach Dale Amix over there making the signals, but
timeout on the field. No score. Zanesville threatening to take the lead here. We're 9 minutes left to go here in the second period of play.
That's their center. 54.
looking down this list here, see quite a few 200-plus pounders. 53, Werner Schwartz. The center is Jay Kramer. He's a 200-pounder. Josh Grubb, tackle in there. Sean Bilker, 250. Dan Werner, 280.
Mr. Werner?
Mr. Werner to everybody on that field. Second down, about 2 yards to go for the first down from about the, I guess, 5-yard line. Ball's right at the 5, maybe 5.5-yard line. Zanesville threatening. Get the ball back to Gator. Boy, I tell you, he is fired.
Runs with some authority, doesn't he?
He sure does. He wants to get in that end zone. Left his feet, got hit pretty hard, but he's up quick.
Looks like it's going to be close enough for a first down that the officials are going to bring the chains into measure.
Gaiters, 6'1", 180-pounder. He's got enough weight to throw it around there a little bit. They all going to measure for the first down. It's going to be real close. It is going to be a first down.
It's going to bring a first and goal to go for Zanesville from Logan. I will call that the 4-yard line, I think, Ed. It's
call it the 4, but it's close to the 3, somewhere in between. Too darn close to the goal line for the Logan Chiefs.
Well, it's going to take a turnover or a heroic defensive effort for Logan to stem this Zanesville drive. First and goal. 8:50 to go here in the second period. Sweep this way to Gaiters, and he's got the touchdown. Good interior line blocking by the Zanesville Blue Devils to seal off this side, and Gaiters walks into the end zone, and Zanesville draws first blood in the night's ball game. 6-0 Zanesville.
Good block out this side too by the tight end, number 32, Vic Howell. For Zanesville, turned it back in. Nobody was going to get to him, so if they score first. That's the way we'll put it here, Barry. They score first.
Well, Ed, we'd mentioned in the pregame opening that Zanesville scored the majority of the points in the first half.
Shut them down the first half. Maybe they'll be done.
Maybe they'll tire in the second half.
Well, they've got 6-0 lead. The point after attempt coming here, and I believe Shank to the right. So no good. There's a break for the Chiefs.
Yeah, Logan's moved the ball relatively well tonight. We've had 2 costly penalties have hurt our drives.
Yeah, the holding penalty that stalled us before we even got started on the last one.
The offside here against us in this drive really hurt us. So
sure did.
We've got a pretty good match going here.
Zanesville scores on a 53-yard, 13-play drive.
How'd you know that?
Missed the extra points. I keep those figures in my head.
You're just a fountain of information.
I keep those statistics in my head and look over Mark's shoulder.
I see. How come you didn't know where to get to the football field tonight?
Well, he couldn't see you.
We got here, didn't we?
Came the back way. 6-0. Zanesville leads here. 8:44 to go in first half action. Chiefs get the ball back, and Barry will hope he can move it here. Cosgrove and Zimmerman back again to receive the kickoff. They normally do those chores and are back there again.
No, don't zoom in. Keep it right there. Right there. When he kicks the ball, you follow it.
Zanesville to kick after their touchdown. Kicking from the right hash marks. It's going to go to Zimmerman. Zimmerman takes the ball at the 10-yard line. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to head for the sidelines.
Still on his feet.
Still on his feet. Going to be taken down at about the 28-yard line.
We picked up 8 yards after he was hit there. Good good job of sidestepping that first wave of tacklers by Zim.
Well, you get rid of that first wave sometime, there's no second wave. He did a good job just to keep himself in play. So Chiefs going to take over at their own, let's say, 28-yard line, 28, 29-yard line. 1st and 10, 8:34 to go, first half action. We're on the road at Zanesville High School. Chiefs trying to improve their record 2-1, and Zanesville Blue Devils trying to remain undefeated in the 94 season. Zim back to throw a little screen, and nothing much going. Got a little slow developing.
Pretty well diagnosed by Zanesville's defense also. We've had some success up the middle with both Quinn Evans and John Cosgrove running the ball.
Look at some of those Zanesville defensive players in there. One of them I mentioned before, Sean Bilker, 6'6", 250. One of the tackles.
Second down and a little more than 10 for Logan. From the 28-yard line.
Cosgrove not get it. Ball's passed to
Quinn Evans.
Evans.
He's wide open. One man to beat, and he could go a long ways, and he fights down almost to midfield.
Picks up about 17 yards. That's sophomore Quentin Evans.
Boy, he snuck out of the backfield quick.
He sure did. It's nice to see him throw to the backfield.
Well, I think
Pull back once in a while.
looked like they were keying on John Cosgrove again.
He was pretty wide open. Zim got him the ball. He's going to bring up a 1st and 10. Logan still in their own territory, but moving. Plenty of time, 7:15 to go, first half.
Zim back to pass again.
Boy, I tell you, better get rid of this one. There's some big boys chasing you, Zim. He's going to get back to, he's going to get some yards.
Picked up 9 yards.
Snuck himself through there, like you said before. He
A little scat back.
little scat back, zigs and zags. I thought he was in trouble back there behind the line of scrimmage, but he's going to turn
He
into a
was
pretty
in
nice
trouble
game.
back here behind the line of scrimmage. He managed to get out of that, though.
They give him enough yards for first down.
Well, Logan's got the best field position they've had so far in tonight's game on the Zanesville 42-yard line.
Or as we like to say, the 58-yard line, but
We've done that before,
we've done
too,
that
haven't we?
before. 1st and 10. Same backs behind Zim.
Big hole inside.
Cosgrove, Logan going to get some momentum going, Barry, going to build up their confidence here.
Ed by far is the best Logan's looked on offense so far this evening. And
For sure. Nice pass to Evans a while ago. Cosgrove going off the field. He's moving a little bit slowly.
well, he's playing both ways tonight. He just may need a break. It's about 80 degrees here.
Get back behind the bench people. He's going to just sit down, I guess. He's moving around. He's all right.
I think conditioning may be a factor in this game before it's over, as warm as it is.
Boy, it is warm.
Zim back to throw again. He's in trouble.
Got some green ahead of him. Oh, nice move. Going to pick up the first down. He got sandwiched, but going to get up pretty. He gets up gingerly. He gets up. Nice run there, Zim. Need a little stutter step to get one by one defender. 1st and 10. Ball's inside the Zanesville 30 at about the 29 of Zanesville. 5:44 to go, first half. Logan trails by 6. Zanesville with a 13-play, 53-yard drive to score and missed the point after, so that could be a big point, Barry, before it's over.
Yes, it could.
Before the half's over. This time we got Evans running from the tailback position.
We picked up 4 yards, maybe 5 quick yards. But what an extra dimension that adds to your offense if you got 2 tailbacks that can run that hard.
Right now we got Chad Ricketts in there at fullback, and Quinn Evans has moved back a couple steps. John Cosgrove still walking around on the sidelines.
He may be injured, Ed. I didn't see him go off.
He went off kind of slow, I'll tell you that. Seemed to be walking upright. Zim takes a snap. He's got some pressure, but he's got a man open. Throws the ball a little bit further for Eric Cox. Eric Cox was, I thought, at least a little bit open on the right-hand side.
Pretty fortunate to be able to just get that ball away. He was pressured hard. Cosgrove back in the ballgame. It's covering up a 3rd down and about 7 or 8 yards to go from the Zanesville 26-yard line. Biggest play from the line of scrimmage tonight so far for the Logan Chieftains.
Right here, you're right. Probably 3rd and, what'd you say, 3rd and 7 or 8, I guess. Big play. Got them stacked up the way they had them before now.
Look for Cosgrove, Ed.
I look for something wide off to the right. Look for Zim to get rid of the ball, and he does to Evans again. Quentin Evans has got the ball. He's going down to the 15-yard line and out of bounds. He's handled pretty much, but boy, I tell you, it's good to see that big young fella get a hold of the ball.
He's
down.
Getting up too.
He's down on the sideline. I don't know whether that's.
Ed, I noticed the defense had 2 people on John Cosgrove that play. They keyed on him real strongly, and Zim got the ball to Quinn Evans. You see him up, kind of favoring that right shoulder. It looks like he's
going to stay in the ball game.
Officials are calling a timeout. He's going to come off. He's a tough young man, but when you need some attention, you need to get off the field there. Zanesville's called a timeout here, Ed, I believe.
That's a nice gesture. If it was. I mean,
there's timeout on the field. I'm not sure who called it, but more concerned now about Quinn Evans right now. They're attending to him on Logan's sidelines. We're, of course, across the field from the Logan High School sidelines and unable to really see what's going on.
This is, of course, as you mentioned, Barry, by far Logan's best penetration so far, their best offensive series. And 16 yards away, 1st down.
1st down. That's plays worked twice for the Chiefs tonight. That pass to Quinn Evans coming out of the backfield.
Yeah, you mentioned before they're probably keying a lot on John Cosgrove, and that kind of frees somebody up. Not always frees them up, but it keeps somebody else out of their mind a little bit.
Well, if they can continue to get the ball to Quinn Evans and he can pick up good yardage, I'm sure John Cosgrove's enough of a team player that wish Quinn Evans all the best.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we all do. Of course, anybody can catch that ball.
Well, John Cosgrove was in for that last series, and he's in there now along with number 30.
That'd be Ricketts.
30.
Chad Ricketts.
33 Chad Ricketts at the fullback's position. They may just give Chad the ball.
Back to throw. He better get rid of it. He's got, who's he got over there? Another nice pass over there.
Jeff Mayball on the...
Mayball in on the play, and Zim's down. He's up. He's get up a little bit slowly. One of the big interior linemen kind of landed on him.
Kick up of 5-6 yards. We're going to bring up a 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. They can get a 1st down as the ball is on the about 11-yard line, I think. The way it looks from here. Second down, 5. 4 minutes to go. Pitch back this time to Cosgrove. He's got a little bit of room. If he can get around the corner, can't get around the corner. He's going to pick up maybe a yard. Maybe a yard.
Good defense by the Zanesville Blue Devils to string that play out.
Good pursuit down the line, that's for sure. Kind of.
But you can see Cosgrove wanting to cut that back in, but there's just no place for him to go. 3rd and 5 from the 10.
They used the sideline real well. They just kind of kept moving him over there. 3rd and 5. See what goes down here. Again, we got Ricketts and Cosgrove behind Zim. Alex Clutter out to this side now, and Eric Cox split out right. Got Eric Cox, and it's going to be real close to 1st down. Well, maybe a couple yards short. 4th down. We got. What do you think, Bear?
We're
4th
going.
down at 2 yards.
We're going.
Big call will be right here. They're going to be almost certainly going to be going for it. Barry says they should. Take an informal survey here. I think yes.
Look for a timeout by Zanesville here.
Good call. Good call.
Look for Zimmerman to come on a sweep. They've run that play before this evening and been successful with it.
What do you think, Mark? What do you do? You go for it?
I got to put points on the board.
You got to put points on the board. Mark's going to say, let's kick,
Mark says they're going to
kick
kick
3. Well, they got time to think about it now. They got Zanesville with a timeout. They're going to talk it over. And it's one of the reasons my football coaching career was real short, Barry.
You made the wrong decision at the wrong time, huh?
Yeah. I made the right decisions at the wrong time, and sometimes I made the wrong decision at the right times, but I'll be anxious to see what they do here. They got more than just a yard to go. They got probably a good 2.5, 3 yards to go. 4th down. Zanesville fans up, say whatever you do, let's hold them.
We're going.
They're going for it. See what comes off here. I kind of see something like you're talking about, a pitch in this big hole right here. You're going to see people moving down this way.
Oh, big hole inside. He goes for a touchdown. John Cosgrove.
That's a way to put points on the board.
Not only gets the first down, but breaks it up inside. I think
that's what you meant, isn't it?
Yeah. We were all looking for something to come this way, and I think, and they broke it. Quick hitter up the middle, and John Cosgrove was just almost untouched. And all of a sudden, Logan ties this ball game up 6-6. Chance to go ahead with the extra point.
This is probably a position the Blue Devils haven't been in all year. They've been 2-0 and have really, outscored their opponents by a big margin. So we'll just wait and see what happens right here. Decent snap, ball's up and good.
Bingo.
So the Chiefs take the lead, 7-6, 12 plays, 72 yards. Nice drive. Had a little bit of everything going that time. Couple passes to Quentin Evans. Nice run there for the touchdown by Cosgrove.
Big gamble on 4th down there.
Hey, when you go into a ball game, the underdog, and you're playing away,
play to win.
You play, well, I don't know. It's real easy for me to say this, but I tell you, that's a big change in the ball game, not just on the scoreboard. I mean, it's going to give the Chiefs some confidence. And
I see the official, the trainer, and the doctor working on somebody across the way for Logan.
Working on the left leg or something? Don't know who that is. Can't see from here.
Might be Kerry Collins, and they're still working on him. He left the game early with a leg injury. Quentin Evans also was shaken up in the last drive. I don't see him.
I see him standing back here. He's standing, drinking water. He's looks like he's in pretty good shape, at least from here, from what I can see. Nobody working on him.
Well, maybe we'll see him back.
He did a good job there after catching that ball, too.
Very impressive drive for the Logan Chiefs. Took the ball and right down the field.
Chiefs will kick off. 2:46 to go. Pretty decent kick. It's going to be taking it about it's going to take can't get a break there. Didn't take much of a hop either direction. Ooh. Well, I'll tell you, that man there, when he gets a little steam going, he's a runner.
Didn't take him long to get his head of steam up either. He was moving. That ball's taking some funny hops tonight.
That one there just died. I can't believe that. That was Adam Gaiters. I think he was expecting the ball to bounce. Like one of them indoor shot puts. Just boom. So Zanesville takes over the ball. They trail now, 7-6. The Chiefs lead. 2 minutes. It's going to take a good defensive stand right here, Barry. Just exactly what I thought, to come out and start throwing the ball.
Ooh, boy, that ball was right there on the numbers.
That's good defense by both Zimmerman and Cosgrove in there, but it was I think it was clean.
No.
Yeah,
it was a well-thrown ball.
Yes, it was.
It probably should have been caught.
Clock stops, 2:12 to go, first half.
Boy, Logan had no pressure on the quarterback, Ed.
That big offensive line of the Blue Devils, they're hard to get through. They're packed in pretty tight too. Give that quarterback a lot of protection. See what happens here. I think they'll be throwing. I think they want to take the lead into halftime. A little bit of mix-up right there, I believe, for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, I think so. I think there was some kind of a mix-up in concentration, communication, or whatever.
Somebody stayed and he should have gone, or went and he should have stayed. 3rd down and 10.
Well, if we can hold them here, we got a chance to get the ball back and maybe put a few more points on the scoreboard. I'd be content to go to the locker room with a 7-6 lead. Momentum on our side, score a big touchdown on a long drive like that.
Yeah, you got to Mo with you. Take him into halftime, build on him. 3rd down and 10. This is a big play right here too, Bear.
You know what they're going to run here? The old end around. There's got to be a holding flag there that they didn't call, but there was a definite hold.
Yeah, it had to be a hold there. Going to bring up a 4th down and 4, and Zanesville. I don't know. This is one I'd be weary of right here.
It's got a timeout on the
Looks
field.
like they sent a punting unit in. I'm not real sure they're going to kick the ball. Let me just put that in there right now. Got some equipment needs repaired. I think it's officials' timeout.
Yeah, I'd be leery of a fake right here also. Of course, I don't think they'd want to give Logan field position at the 40-yard line with 2 minutes to go in the first half. We've moved the ball real well.
Now let's see. You got
We didn't call timeout, so
nobody's timeout. They're throwing the ball. I mean, they're kicking the ball. That's Gaiters. I'm not sure you want to field that, but he does. That's Cosgrove. He's going to field it. He's going to turn upfield and duck the shoulder in. So the Chiefs going to have the ball, and they got 1:24 to see what they can do with it. Got a chance to break one here.
Yep. Well played first half. No turnovers for either team, although Zanesville has put the ball on the ground a couple times. They've got some friendly bounces right back to them. Logan's been penalized a couple times that have really hurt us on one of our drives and one of Zanesville's drives. Killed our drive and kept theirs going. But, you know, the scoreboard says Logan 7-6, and
they're in it.
I think that's a surprise for a lot of people. They thought
It's
Zanesville,
a big surprise for a lot of these people sitting right here. You kind of almost see it in their face.
it's pretty quiet over here. You see Zanesville beat Columbus East and Mansville Senior. Those are 2 pretty powerful schools in Ohio. There's a pass out left.
Boy, those are dangerous.
That was a very
Those are
dangerous
dangerous.
pass.
Somebody coming through there and just getting away right there, buddy. But fortunately, it's
Could have been intercepted awful quickly that time.
okay. Now with 2nd down and 13, now they have to let the clock run. Leave it on the ground. Go in the locker room. Up by 7.
Yeah,
6.
might try another long pass downfield maybe, but nothing like that I would hope.
That scared me.
Quentin Evans is back in the ball game. We've got trips this side, so we're not content with a
Hail Mary.
7-6 lead. Down to 25 seconds to go here in the first half. Here comes the blitz. Over the middle, Eric Cox.
Now let's see, who is
Oh,
that?
that's 81. That's Alex Clutter. I'm sorry, that's Alex Clutter on the
13 seconds to go.
timeout. Logan, I believe. Of course, they stopped the clock for the move the chains.
Okay. Zanesville will come back to you guys on camera.
Logan finally takes a timeout with 6 seconds to go here in the first half. Leading by 1.7-6. The difference in the ball game so far is a missed extra point by the Zanesville kicking team.
Stay tuned at halftime. We'll have the band show. Try Craig said you can try to see both bands. I'm sure you'll see the Logan Chieftain band.
We got time to go back to Taco Bell and refill?
I don't know. I may get out and get some fresh air.
Yeah, it's pretty warm in this press box. What a nice facility they have here. How many more $5 bills we need to build us one of these?
Quite a few. Quite a few.
About as many as we needed last time last year?
Yeah, I've saved all the ones I've got, and they don't take
I
up
spent
much.
mine, so we still need them all.
6 seconds to go, first half, and here it is, folks. If you're just joining us, for some reason or other, the Logan Chieftains lead the Zanesville Blue Devils 7-6 at halftime. Big surprise for at least all the Zanesville fans here.
Well, this probably is the last play of the first half.
1st and 10. We'll just see what they're going to do with it. They're going to give it to...
Little screen pass to Quinn Evans. Boy, he's a hard runner.
Oh, geez, I'd hate to have been that guy. He tried to run over him.
Well, folks, this brings us to the end of the first half of play here. Logan ahead of Zanesville 7-6, so stay tuned for a couple pretty good band shows, and we'll be back to start the second half of play.
Out of 11 people here from Logan.
That's great.
And the WLGN crew down there in a private booth.
And a very quiet Zanesville Blue Devil home crowd so far.
Sure
this
is. Get a
evening.
few people trying to pick it up now, but they got to be stunned. Here we go. We're kicking off to the Blue Devils. They're going to take the ball to 15.
Workman's got the ball.
That's Workman.
Got
Watch
some
out. He's
room.
dangerous. Get him down. And he's down at the 38-yard line, 39, let's say. Jeff Mayball got up a little bit slow, but he's up, moving. So the Logan defense is going to be tested first off here. What's Zanesville talk about at halftime, Barry?
I think they probably are going to concentrate on getting the ball in number 44's hands more. He's their big gun.
Right.
And
has been all year. We got a little bit of a... Oh, timeout Logan.
what was this all about? Boy, head coach Dale Ames can't be happy about something here. Zanesville is yet to run a play from the from scrimmage, and we call a timeout.
I don't know what's some kind of mix-up on who's going into the ball game, who's in the ball game, or what.
Might have had too many men on the field.
Had 10. Paul Phelps came running in, and
didn't have enough men on the field. So
now Clint Crago comes into the ball game. A little confusion on who was going to start out on defense. So what's a wasted one too. That's something they might regret too. He couldn't have been real happy about that. We're back to play now, though. Logan took a timeout right after the kickoff. 16 seconds going in the second half. First and 10 for the Blue Devils at their own 39-yard line. That's the way we'll start the second half. All right, there you go. That's what you were saying.
Boy, number 38
Bubba.
took on 44, Bubba Burba.
Mike Burba with the tackle, and he was the only one there.
Good thing he was there.
Pick up about 4 yards. Yes, there was. He was the only one in it.
I look for Zanesville to assert their strength on the offensive line, try to blow Logan off the ball second half. We'll just see what happens.
So far, you've been exactly right. Pick up of about 4 yards, and when you pick up 4 yards at every clack, you're just down the field. Hang on to it. Defense, you got to rise up here.
Same play. Results a little better for the Logan Chiefs.
Ball on the ground?
Yeah,
I guess not.
Maybe 2 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Right at the 45-yard line of the Zanesville Blue Devils.
Oh, Barry, I tell you one thing. That's a good call. I think you're exactly right. I think that's exactly what they'll have to do. Although we see coming out of the ball game right now. Big gun Workman comes out of the ball game.
They got that stack or power I formation. Strong side left. Sweep to the outside.
Turn it in.
Got a hole, and he's brought down. I think there's an obvious clip there against the Zanesville Blue Devils, Ed.
There's a flag on the play, so...
Yeah, that's probably enough yardage for a first down, but I think you're going to see it come back. Clipping or holding? Yeah, clipping against Zanesville.
When you start spreading it out like that, there's always that possibility. Good call again. We see it all, folks, from up here on the press box.
We pay big bucks for these tickets tonight, too.
Yes, sir. Actually, do you notice what was on our tickets? Student.
I'm flattered. What really flattered me was when we were going upstairs tonight, somebody said, "Hey, boys, where do you think you're going?"
Some student tickets.
Yeah, I'm being called boy.
Coming back, going to bring up a 3rd down and, whoa, not quite a country mile, Barry, but a bunch.
That's a bunch.
Obvious passing situation. Splits out to the sides. Noah Joseph, senior wide receiver.
Inside
run a little
handoff.
draw off to Workman. Boy, I tell you, he's got some room.
Brought down right at the midfield stripe.
Boy, you can see that coming. That's a play you like. And
of course, the reason I like that was a guy wore number 32 years ago used to run there for the Cleveland Browns.
A fellow named James Brown.
James Brown. He was quite an awesome athlete.
You know, the thing about that is I said at first, and I thought all pass, and that's what they hope that the defense is doing when they run that draw. It's pass, 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 and they run the draw play. But
well, gain about 15 yards in field position, which is a big consideration, too, the way this game's being played.
Zanesville going to punt, so the Chiefs are going to get a chance to work at it.
Cosgrove's got the ball.
Oh, caught it up over his head. Going to go back the other way. Just come this side.
25-yard line, a pretty good return there.
Picked up 7 or 8 yards after he got the ball. And again, that's place to start. So the Chiefs are going to start on their first possession, second half. 9:25 to go in this third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. They got 75 yards to go to the goal line.
Just underway here in the second period of play, and hard-fought, well-played first half, and look for the same in the second half. There's trips to the right with Quinn Evans in the backfield again. That's the same formation Logan ended up with to end the first half. So I'm anxious to see what's going to happen here. Quarterback sneak. They took too much time.
They got a little bit of confusion
Boy,
there.
Logan
Spread
started
them
off
out.
kind of shaky the second half. Have to call a first timeout for the first plays ever run, and
Maybe get in halftime. You
penalty
get
on. Yeah.
into the locker room. Try to make too many changes sometimes. Try to get a little too fancy.
Well, I like that play, that quarterback draw off that spread formation, but you've got to get that play off. There's no reason not to get that play off.
Is that what they called? Too much time? I didn't see the delay a game. 5-yard penalty, be 1st and 15. And they're running pretty slow right now. They've been in a huddle for quite a while. That's not necessarily the way they want to use up the clock.
Well, you can't sit on a 7-6 lead.
No, that's for sure. Not for a half.
Cosgrove with the ball. He's got some room.
Give him
He's
a
got
couple more.
First down.
Boy, I tell you, just love to see John Cosgrove in the open field. One step, but he can be going anytime.
Boy, the Logan Chiefs been very effective at getting the ball to the running backs tonight.
I tell you, I love to see that too. Those wide receivers, they're great if you can get them the ball, but they're real out for a wide. Open up the middle and
well, the middle's
let 'em
been
run.
open. Excuse me, but the middle has been open for us tonight on the passing game. And maybe something Zanesville's not used to seeing from the Logan Chiefs, hit those running backs, but they've been very effective with it. First down, Logan.
Got them spread out all over the place again. Cosgrove and Cox and Phelps to the right. This time to give it up to the middle to Evans.
Boy, he was hit hard, and he just refuses to go down.
He's still not down.
Oh,
Hey, you got to have a whistle in there.
That's quite an effort from Quinn Evans.
You got to give the guy a chance to stop, but I tell you, that's just going to bring on a late hit if you don't blow that whistle.
I think there could have been a late hit called there, but boy, what an effort. Number 24, the sophomore fullback for the Chiefs. Didn't pick up anything, but boy, what a run.
Tim Woodard talking to the official. I think maybe that's what he's talking about there. Picked up about a yard. 2nd down and 9.
Zanesville fans are trying to get in the ball game, but if Logan keep moving the ball, they'll be sitting on their hands for a while.
Back to the I formation. Cosgrove gets the ball. He was behind Evans to start out with. He's going to pick up about 3. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 situation.
What's your call? Quinn Evans over the middle?
I'd say maybe spread them out again and run a little up the middle. Or if you want to go fancy, run your draw play.
Spread them out to the right.
Spread them out to the right, running up the middle. Sure breaks your defense up. He's back to throw it.
Good protection. He's got a hole.
Get a block, get a block, get a block. Going to be short of the 1st down, but over the midfield line. He did have some protection at that time. That spread out offensive set probably helps a little bit. It's going to be 4th down and 2. Got to punt it.
Well, of course. At least go into pump formation. No, we're probably playing for field position here. Our defense has shown the ability to shut Zanesville down so far this evening. And except for that one drive, we can pin them deep in their own territory.
Jeff Mayball back to punt. He's got no intention of doing anything but kicking
That's
it.
blocked.
And Mayball with the tackle. Kind of saw that one coming. I don't know where that guy came from, but boy, he was in there.
Boy,
should have went for it.
Could be a demoralizing play for Logan Chiefs. Now's the time for our defense to really bow their backs and make a stand here to shut this Zanesville team down.
Hey, Jeff Mayball made that tackle, though. After that was blocked, he knew what to do. He went right away for the ball and the ball carrier. Tough break for the Chiefs, but like you said, he's going to put a big pressure on their defense.
Jeff Mayball didn't have a chance to get that play off. Zanesville defender was there almost the same time the ball was.
42-yard line of the Chief. We got work
this
coming
side.
this way.
He's not going anywhere.
Nice.
Upended about a 2-yard loss by
Cosgrove and Bookman.
Yeah, great play in there by Logan. That's a big play right there. Zanesville gets a big break, and Logan comes up with a stellar defensive effort there to throw their big gun for about a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12.
That first offensive play after a big defensive play sometimes can break your back, but that time, as you mentioned, Barry, good play there by the Chiefs.
Zanesville's taking a lot of time on this play.
Big series of downs here.
Workman's been in and out of the ball game a little bit more the second half. There's a slot this side, pitch this side. That's a halfback pass.
No one's there. It's going to be intercepted, maybe.
Intercepted. Who's got that?
Zim's got the ball. Zim's got the ball.
Find a
Come
place
on.
to hide,
Find
Zim.
a place to go, Zim. Get a block. Look at these blocks.
There's a face mask. Well, it was a big turnaround there. Zanesville blocks the punt, has a great opportunity to get back in this ball game. Immediately, Logan stops him on a wide sweep, and then the halfback pass is picked off by Logan, and they're going to tack on another 15 yards for face mask. So, big turnaround
That's
there.
a great play, but Adam Gaiters is not a quarterback, and he should, a quarterback would not have thrown that ball.
I don't think there's any doubt in anybody's mind when he started left, he wasn't headed for the line of scrimmage. He's headed to throw that ball.
Yeah, he kind of gave it away early, and the Chiefs were there to cover it, and they got the ball back. They're going to attack on some, I'm sure. The ball's right now to 31, so with the face mask, it'll take it up probably to about the 46-yard line, I would assume.
Well, I think they're
just kind of adding them ahead. 5, 10, 46-yard line.
17-yard return.
So we've got face mask called against Zanesville. Gives Logan the ball. 1st and 10 on their own 46-yard line. 4 minutes and 35 seconds to go in this third period of play. The clock is running, so
that's just about the line of scrimmage. Excuse me, Barry. About the line of scrimmage where the plot.
That's
when
right.
They punted. Of course, the block punt was 7 or 8 yards behind that. Big break for the Chiefs now. Zim back to throw. He's got a little bit of time there. He's got Cosgrove over the middle. Nice block. Who's that? Number 12.
Oh, he's still on his feet. Number 12, that's Jeff Mayball.
Jeff Mayball, I tell you, called his number 20. He had a great block to spring Cosgrove.
Maybe saved a touchdown on that block punt.
Not too often do I see things like that, folks, and when I do, I'm going to point it out because, nice pass there by Zim, nice catch by Cosgrove, good protection by the offensive line, but
once again,
Jeff Mayball, good block.
Getting the ball to our running backs out of the backfield.
1st and 10. Hey, if it works, like you said, Zanesville may not expected that or seen that.
The officials timeout. There's something on the field.
Somebody practiced kicking over there and they missed the screen or something.
I don't know, but
time's not out. They just called a official timeout, I think.
I think I see Casey Colton over on about the 35-yard line by himself.
Colton. Yeah, I see.
Sorry,
Crutches? Yeah. We sure hope the best for him. Like you said, he goes both ways. 1st and 10. This time the hands off to Quentin Evans up the middle. He's got running, picking up about 6-7 yards.
Well, Ed, so far we've managed to overcome some adversity here in the second half with that early timeout.
Breaks have kind of gone both ways, but we came out on ahead on it.
We got the ball, 3 minutes and 29 seconds to go here in the third period of play. A lot of time left. Don't even want to think about that. But
I like his sophomore Quentin Adams.
Oh,
Quentin Evans. I don't know what he's got as far as speed goes, but he's a big young man. He can run over a few people. Cosgrove up the middle. Nice block and good cut. John's down to about the 20-yard line, inside the 20-yard line.
Zigzag by John Cosgrove. Picked up a quick first down.
Looked like no hole in there, Barry, but that offensive line must be making tunnels.
Number 40 for Zanesville, seeing stars. He got leveled on that play. I don't know who it was, but Logan Chieftain just rolled over number 40. Clean hit. Wasn't anything cheap about it. It was a good clean tackle, good clean block.
1st and 10 for the Chiefs on the 20-yard line. Zanesville 20-yard line, actually inside the 20-yard line. Tell you, they're mixing up the offense real good, Bear. Passing, running, getting some breaks on the back to throw.
Him. He's got some room to run if he wants to, and he does.
Yeah, kind of room disappeared pretty quickly.
Hole closed up, like you say, it disappeared real quickly there. I didn't see if there was anybody open downfield. I saw what Zim saw a big hole early, and it closed up real quick.
Might have pulled his attention away from downfield. Saw that hole and wanted to run in, and it closed up real quick. Lost about a yard, 2nd and 11. Cosgrove and Evans behind Zim.
Evans up the middle, strong. And
boy, I tell you, he's a running. Picked up about 6-7 yards again. Gonna unpile him.
Picked up 6 yards
down there. 6-yard gain.
3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Well, that loss of a yard on 1st down sure limits what you can do the next couple, though. 3rd and 5. Paul Phelps into the ball game.
Ed, the way we've been chewing the ball up on the ground, I look for us to pick up 3 or 4 here and go for it on 4th down if we don't make it here.
3rd quarter is just about history. It's been used up a lot on the ground. About 1:10 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, they faked the ball inside to
little mix-up or something.
Evans. It looked like Chad was going to run a naked reverse that time, but you're going to see the field goal attempt right here. Josh Carpenter's on to 10.
Ball is spotted, at the 17, trying to figure this out. 24, 34-yard field goal attempt.
Yep.
Somewhere in that neighborhood.
About a 34-yarder. Well within his range.
There's the snap.
Good snap. Got a flag. I think we're going to see motion against Logan.
Going to be declined. The ball, I don't know whether they stopped the play or not.
Timeout Zanesville.
This is going to have to sort this one out.
Wait for Mr. Official. I don't see a flag.
I don't know what they tried there. Timeout?
Timeout Zanesville, I think is what the call was. I saw the officials pointing toward the Zanesville side of the ball and don't see any flags, so it had to be a timeout. Logan certainly didn't call a timeout because they snapped the ball.
4th down and 7. The ball is at the 17-yard line, so they're going to go about to 10 to the 1st down, but
a couple of strange timeouts the second half of play.
Yeah, one right after the kickoff, and so they do give Zanesville a timeout. That's going to give Logan another opportunity for the field goal attempt, 34-yarder.
Same spot the extra point was last year.
Mark Harvin points out the same spot that the extra point was at last week, the big one.
This is a big one here, too.
This is a big one. Good snap. The ball is up. This is going to be good. All right. 34-yard field goal.
Puts Logan up 10-6. Well, we're down to 32 seconds to go here in the 3rd period of play. Logan up 10-6, and that was a quickly played 3rd period of play. A lot of the action taking place on the ground. No penalties. Too many incomplete passes in that 3rd period of play.
So when we get back to play here, the Chiefs will be kicking off to the Blue Devils. They lead now 10-6. That's a big field goal.
Well, it means that Zanesville's got to score two field goals or a touchdown.
It means now Zanesville can't win 9-7. That's what it means to me. I have to just, just simple. Keep it simple. Big points.
Is your middle name Einstein?
I don't know. I just kind of been working on that with pencil and paper. Score again. Logan with the 4-point lead here. 32 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. Well, they played well. Played well both ways, both sides of the ball. And
I was impressed with that drive. It kind of bogged down there toward the end.
Now a couple miscues, possibly a broken play.
Give Zanesville some credit too. They played some pretty good defense on their own.
Ball's at the 13-yard line. That's Workman with the ball. He's going to hit right up the middle.
Gets that ball. He's hit hard.
32-yard line. Blue Devils will take over. 1st and 10.
Time for about one more play here in the 3rd period. Then we'll have the answer to the Pizza Crossing trivia contest.
I know the answer.
Everybody should know.
Yeah, they should, if they're paying any attention. Of course, when you got your sound turned down.
Why would they pay attention to us?
1st and 10, Blue Devils on their 33-yard line, let's say. They trail by 4. This will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Ball's handed off to Workman. He's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Like to see his yards for tonight, Barry. He's certainly not living up to that 7-point average.
That's for sure. Got a timeout on the field. Signals the end of the 3rd period. Teams will trade sides and
trivia answer coming up.
We'll be back for 12 more minutes of football. Isn't this where they say, like on CBS Now, we're from our sponsors?
There you go.
Well,
Logan
here's our
scored
sponsor.
68 points this season. There's our sponsor, Pizza Crossing. They bring to you this LHS TV trivia. The answer is Zanesville has put 71 points on the scoreboard in their first 2 games, 55 of these 71 in the first half. And that's why we made the big deal about Logan with the lead at halftime. Barry, you know, a lot of people probably said 70 or said E, none of the above, because I said they were averaging 35 points a ball game. And, you know, if they'd known they'd played 2 games, they multiply that by 2 and get 70, and there's not on there. So I'm sorry I confused you.
Well, you said about 35.
That's right. That's right.
So you certainly didn't mislead any of our fans. Of course, they probably didn't hear you say that either.
We come back to play here. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 for Zanesville. It's about said Galplis. Wonder why?
Blue Devils?
Hey, maybe that's it. It's 2nd down and 9, 8.5 for 9.
We'll remind all of you, we'd like to see you in Chillicothe next week as Logan takes on the Chillicothe
Cavaliers.
Pulled that right out.
Is that right?
That's right. Chillicothe went to Columbus, I believe, at Dublin, and just got drubbed last week.
We're back to play now. 2nd down and 8 for the Blue Devils, Zanesville. They trail by 4, just underway, 4th quarter action here at Zanesville High School. We'll take this on the road. That's Gaiters, and he's got a little bit of room, and he's going to actually go backwards a couple yards. You could probably give him to about the 35.
Mike Burba came up from his linebacker position, made a real nice tackle when it looked like Workman was going to break a long gainer, but he didn't gain anything, Ed. Well, here's a big play, 3rd down and 8. Been a lot of big 3rd down plays tonight that Logan's managed to pretty much keep Zanesville in check on. So we'll see what happens here.
I've often heard that said, Barry. Football's a game of 3rd downs, or a lot of different things. Gaiters is open. He's on the fly. Boy, I tell you, we got a man wide open. He's going to be hit, but nice pass.
Well executed pass over the middle to number 5. That's Cory Newman.
Cory Newman and Gaiters were down there. Adam Gaiters were in the same area.
Wakes this crowd up.
Big 3rd down play.
Big 3rd down play.
1st and 10. Zanesville in Logan territory at a 44-yard line.
Well, it's about time for a turnover, Ed.
Hadn't been in one this game. Wow, the interception. The interception of Logan going to set up the field goal.
There's a flag.
Flag on to play.
There you see Workman scored. Nice
This
long
is going
run
to come
for a
back.
touchdown, but I believe it's going to come back.
Illegal procedure, illegal shift.
Motion against Zanesville, and the flag was thrown almost in the play starter, which indicated to me that maybe Logan saw that and they just didn't quite pursue as well as they normally have tonight. So play goes for naught.
They are going to bring it back. Royce Workman went into the end zone. He's going to be upset a little bit, but see the flag back here on the field. They're going to bring it back. It's going to be 1st down and 15 instead of 13 to 10.
As you might guess, it's very unpopular call by the Zanesville Blue Devil fans, but
For some
very
reason-
obvious.
Yeah, for some reason these folks don't like it. I don't know why. 10-yard, 5-yard penalty. He's going to bring up a 1st and 15 now. Takes the ball back on the Zanesville side of the 50-yard line, just barely, but
Well, we might say we dodged a bullet there.
dodged a bullet. One way to look at it. The big 3rd down play was one bullet. That would have been another one. 1st down now for the Blue Devils.
Get some defense here.
Gaiters in motion to the right. Evans back to throw. He's looking downfield. He's got plenty of time. Now he decides he's going to run it. And he's going to pick up about 6 yards on the run. Tackled by Chris Hall.
Tackle Chris Hall out there. Saved a lot of yardage. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 8. Picked up 7 yards on that play.
He had a lot of time to throw the ball, Barry, but evidently his receivers were covered.
That big offensive line did a good job in keeping Logan's defense out of there. Had plenty of time to throw.
2nd down and about 8. He actually picked up about 7 yards on the play. Man in motion toward us this time. Evans back to play again. Walters.
Workman on the draw play. He's going to go a long way. Boy, he broke some tackles there, Ed.
Somebody getting tired there. They're not grabbing, just kind of knock him down. And this young man's a nice runner, but you got to get a hold of him. Squirted out of there.
Boy, the complexion of this game has changed. As they say, old Mo has just changed jerseys. Zanesville moving the ball really well now against this maybe a very tired Logan defense.
Down to the Logan 22-yard line.
1st and 10 for
21 maybe.
Zanesville.
1st and 10 for the Blue Devils.
Just under 10 minutes here in the ball game.
You kind of see that draw play developing from here, Barry, but first man through, he's going nowhere. Yeah. Get a hold of him.
Oh, they're going to call a late hit there, Ed, which officials right on top of it, but the ball carrier continued to struggle there, and maybe they didn't hear the whistle, but they're going to tack on some more yardage against Logan.
Personal foul, Chiefs.
Logan's got to regain their composure here. We still got the lead in this ball game, and our defense has played well tonight.
So that's going to take the ball in about the 11-yard line, half the distance. It is also going to be
a 1st down.
Can't see how they got to there.
Well, it was from the spot of the foul.
Okay.
Half the distance.
1st down and goal for the Blue Devils. That sure brings this crowd to its feet. Gaiters with the ball. He's going to be stacked up at about the 5, maybe 6-yard line. Pick up probably about 3.5, maybe 4. Second down and goal from about the 5-yard line. 9:11 to go in the ball game, and as you mentioned, Barry, Chiefs still lead by 4, 10-6. Evans pitches out to Gaiters on the right. He's trying to get it upfield. Nice play in there. Somebody came through there. You get his number.
I can't tell. Was that Mike Burba not tackle again?
Tim Bookman, 99. Bookman on the tackle.
Long way away to make that tackle. That's a big play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal from about the 7-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, it looked like he had some blockers out there. Next thing you know, Tim Bookman's coming through him, and he wants the ball carrier.
From behind, he got him. And I didn't see Workman in that series.
He's going back in right now.
Back in now.
3rd down and goal from the 8-yard line. This could be a big, this is it, Barry, right here, a game of 3rd downs. Biggest play of the ball game. Evans back to throw. He's got him out there.
Oh, big defensive play. John Cosgrove up and knocks the ball away. That was a sure 6 points.
You're not a kid, and John had it under control, though. I think he knew where the ball was. He had his eyes on the quarterback.
Boy, he came from nowhere, I thought, but big defensive play.
Kind of watched him as the play proceeded. 4th and 8 from the 8-yard line.
Timeout on the field. Zanesville's going to talk this over, decide what they're going to do.
Not much of a choice here. You trail by 4.
You got to go. A lot of time left there.
Trail by 4, you got to go for the T. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I just like to try to second guess it. The guys that know.
They're going for it.
But if I'm Zanesville coach, I'm going for it. Of course, if I'm Zanesville coach this year, go for it, don't get it, I'm somewhere else next year. But
well, he was somewhere else last year. He was at Zanesville Rosecrans, decided to go for it and didn't make it.
4th down and goal from the 8-yard line. Had plenty of time to talk it over. Head coach Dale Amix leaves the field.
Well, so far, this is definitely the biggest play of the game so far.
Going to be throwing the ball, isn't he, Barry? Almost for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Fourth down and 8. Evans takes the snaps. Gaiters over on the right. He's going to throw it left. Touchdown. Zanesville.
Same play they ran last time. The quarterback got the ball to him this time. Big gamble by the Zanesville Blue Devils pay off as they score 6 points on a 4th down and 8 from their own 8-yard line.
Nice play, nice pass, nice reception.
Same play that Cosgrove knocked down before.
Say, that time John was beat.
Yep.
That big end zone, that 10-yard end zone gives you plenty of room to work in there. Blue Devils go out ahead 12-10. 8 minutes to go in the ball game yet, folks. Don't leave. They are apparently going to kick the extra point or go kick it instead of the other way around. They missed the first one. This one's up and going to be good right down the middle. 13-10. The Blue Devils go on top now. Chiefs will get the ball back. Said old Mo changes jerseys 2 or 3 times here second half already.
Yeah, there's a lot of time left.
A lot of time. You know what we haven't seen for some time?
Haven't seen a run back.
Good run back. This will be the time for it right here. It's something we haven't seen for a long time. A good run back of a kickoff. I wonder if they got that play in their playbook.
Oh, I've got it at least once.
Chiefs now on the short end of a 13-10 score. Don't go away. There's 8 minutes to go in the ball game. As Barry, you said it ain't over till it's over.
Well, we got 2 burners back deep to receive this kickoff for Logan. Either one of them are capable of breaking this and going all the way. So stay tuned and see what happens. There's the kickoff. Sidelines. That ball is
out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Left the 8-yard line, so have to try that again.
I'm not sure what the option is on the kickoff.
I'm not either. I was just trying to figure it out. You can take the ball somewhere.
It used to be 5 yards, or you could take the ball where it went out of bounds or on the 35-yard line. I'm not sure that 35-yard rule is in effect in high school.
Zanesville going to kick the ball again from the 35 this time. They're on 35 instead of the 40. Illegal procedure for kicking the ball out of bounds.
Looks like they're trying to keep it away from Cosgrove, and maybe Zim can make him pay. Just less than 8 minutes to go here in tonight's ball game. A lot of time left. A lot of fireworks can still happen here in this ball game.
Everybody moved up 5 yards and for the Chiefs. Everybody moved back 5 yards for Blue Devils, so we'll do that all over again. Here's the kick.
Relatively short. Zim takes it on about the 15-yard line. He's got nowhere to go.
30.
Well, pretty good field position. Logan needs to go about 70 yards.
They did it before. They went 72 yards in 12 plays for their score in the first half. So what we need is a instant replay.
About a 7-minute and 40-second drive.
Yep, that'll do her. Here they come. They're on the ball. They trail by 3 now, 13-10.
Look for Cosgrove to get the ball to work this drive.
Evans and Cosgrove behind the ball. Evans is the first man through. He's going to pick up about 3.
That shows what I know.
Yeah, maybe they'll divide it up a little bit.
It's a big series of downs for the Logan Chiefs.
2nd down and 7, let's say. Maybe 6. I'd say 6, but the scoreboard says 7. His impact looks like he's going to throw it. He's got a better hurry.
He's got room outside.
He'll get the first down. That's what you need. That's the way you get down the field.
Oh, he's quick back there. What good field awareness Zimmerman's got.
Adds another dimension to the ball game, as you mentioned, Barry. He can run anytime he's got room. First down for the Chiefs, still in their own territory, but about the 43-yard line, let's say.
Ed, what I like about that, he didn't put the ball up for grabs, stuck it under his arm and ran and made a first down.
He really didn't have time to look downfield for a receiver. He just made a move real quick. 1st and 10, new series of downs.
Cosgrove outside.
Nowhere to go. Going to pick up maybe a yard. Would you suspect, Barry, even this late in the game, they're still keying on Cosgrove?
Well, I think you're going to see John break one before this game's over.
I hope you're right there. We know he can do it. He gets a couple steps, he's going. Pick up maybe 2, 2nd down and 8.
I'd say you got 2 pretty evenly matched teams here tonight, Ed.
I'd say so too.
I'd say the stats will bear that when we see that too.
Nice defensive play there. Boy, I tell you, he read that one out. Outstanding defensive play by number 50, Brad Gearhart. Corner linebacker on this side.
Boy, that's a big play. We had 2nd and 8. Now we got 3rd down and 15. Loss of 7 yards on that play. Tried to get the ball on the wing to Cosgrove and
slow developing.
The linebacker was, like I say, he was keying on Cosgrove.
That's where he ought to be.
Big play here. 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the ball game. Logan on the short end of a 13-10 score with the ball on their own 37-yard line. Need about 15, 16 yards to get a first down to keep this drive alive.
5 minutes to go in the ball game. Clock becomes a factor too here, real quick. This time is out to Cosgrove. That's going to be a free ball.
That was the flea flicker. They were going to throw the flat pass and throw it deep to Cosgrove on the wing, and the pass was there. The defense was too. So that's going to bring up 4th and 16, which is going to put a real burden on this Logan Chieftain defense.
He called, Mr. Official called that a forward pass, so. Could have been a forward pass. If it is, you can't throw it again, right?
Right. Jeff Mayball back to punt. Last punt he had was blocked.
But he's thinking about that as he stands there, too. Good snap. Get it off. It's the same guy that came in there. Shanked this one off to the right, but it's going to take a fair Logan bounce. Going to die at the 38-yard line of Zanesville. This is it. Defense right now, Barry. That's where you got to have it.
Boy, there's a Zanesville player awful close to that ball down there, Ed. It could have been a big break for Logan Chiefs if he had touched that ball. Well, Logan down 13-10, 4:40 to go, and the clock is running. So Logan's defense has got to really stiffen here. And Ed, that timeout we took at the beginning of the second half could come back.
Could come back. Now we get a timeout, Zanesville. Mr. Official says timeout. We got somebody with some equipment problems. We do. He's going to come on. Well, I guess he's got it fixed. That's number 66. He's getting things fixed up.
First and 10 for Zanesville.
Yeah, if they keep it on the ground, Barry, one first down might even do it. Gaiters, and that defense is in there to stop him. Going to bring up a 2nd and 9. Clock continues to run. 4 minutes and let's call it 4 minutes even right now.
You can bet that Logan's not only tackling the player, they're after that ball. Yeah, if they get a first down, it's going to be awful tough for Logan to stop that clock again and have any time left to do anything with the football.
Clock continues to run, 3:40.
Stranger things happen.
Oh yeah, strange things can happen. This ball game's not over till the gun goes off.
Well, they could put the ball on the ground real quick here.
The bottom line is your defense has got to come up and stop them in 4 downs. And that looks good right there. Good hit. 3rd down and probably about 3 yards. I tell you, that Gaiters is a strong runner.
Well, Ed, it looks to me like the story of tonight's game has been the penalties. Penalty against Logan on a Zanesville drive, kept it going. Penalty against Logan, hurt one of their drives, and then the 15-yard penalty.
The penalty down here, the late contact, that's a killer. 3rd down and about 4. There we're looking at a 3rd down again, a big 3rd down. Of course, they got 2 downs to get that, and there's no doubt in my mind they'd go for the 4th down too. But stop them here, or like you said, the ball could end up on the ground. A whole lot of things can happen here. 2:45 to play in the ball game. Pitch back up.
He did not make it, Ed.
He's way short. Matter of fact, he lost a couple yards, didn't he?
Going to bring up a 4th down and 4 right at midfield, and the punting unit comes on for Zanesville. So Logan will get the ball back. 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the ball game. The clock is running.
We'll have right about 2 minutes to
Zanesville let this clock run down.
Take the penalty, sure.
Well, you said before, we haven't had a good run back for a while. We've got Cosgrove back there along with Zimmerman. Let's see, maybe block a punt. There's a lot of things I'd like to see. Good snap, line drive kick. Well, Logan's going to end up
18-yard line. They got 1:55 to do it. 72 yards to go. For something prophetic about that, their last scoring drive was 72 yards. The only thing is they don't have 12 plays to do it in.
Well, look for the ball over the middle to the running backs coming out of the backfield. Still think key to us winning this ball game is to get the ball to John Cosgrove.
Let him break one.
They haven't been able to get him outside. He's been effective pretty much inside and over the middle of that halfback pass. There's Zimmerman with the ball on a quarterback keeper, and he's slammed to the ground, picks up about 5 yards. And we can't win by picking up 5 yards a pop.
That's not going to do it. They used up 25 seconds already, too. The clock showed 1:55 when they started.
He did pick up 8 yards, but...
got to put the ball in the air just to top the clock here.
No reason to panic. Passes him. Got some protection. Not now. Down goes Zimmerman. His first sack of the ball game at a big time. Couldn't have happened at a better time for Zanesville or a worse time for the Logan Chiefs.
Not much time a high school football team spends on an inside 2-minute drill there. They spend a lot of time on that?
Well, I don't know.
Wouldn't know either, but that's what it's going to take right now. The clock is stopped. I assume Logan took the timeout. The ball is now at the 12-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 16, but
Well, we got 2 downs to get us the first down, but more importantly, that clock's at 1:03. We've used our second timeout that I know of. Maybe that wasn't a timeout.
Somebody called a timeout. The clock was stopped. There's personnel on the field.
Mr. Nixon.
13-10 is the score. The clock says 1:03. And 3rd down and 14. The Chiefs are on the short end of this score. Two evenly matched teams out there. I agree with you, Darren. I think you're right also. The statistics, other than the score, are going to bear that out. Could have been anybody's ball game. Still is, of course.
Still is. Yep, still is. Back to pass.
Got to open one up. This is Eric Cox. Eric's got the ball, or does he? He's got the ball. He's heading for out of bounds. He does get out of bounds.
He got out. Well, that's a help. It's going to bring up a 4th and 5, and you know the Chiefs have to go for this. Play took 8 seconds down to 55 seconds.
Not only do you have to go for it, you just almost without a doubt have to pass to get it. Or do you? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I think your first priority is to get that first down.
Yeah, you can't do anything unless you can keep the ball, that's for sure.
Got to call a timeout then to stop the clock and call 2 or 3 plays in the huddle and start throwing the apple. Got to get a first down here.
26-yard line. 4th down and 3. Zim with the ball. He's got to get one out there.
Well, I don't understand that call. Not to be critical, but we needed 5 yards. And we have not been able to connect on the ball down the field all night, and the halfback's been open over the middle. So
Eric Cox, the intended receiver, the ball just a little bit out of his hand. So Blue Devils are going to take over on downs. They have 50 seconds left in the ball game.
That'll wrap her up. Well, I think it was a well-played game by both teams.
Enjoyable ball game to watch. Hope you all enjoyed it.
Just a break here or a break there. Could have gone the other way for the Logan Chiefs.
The penalties at critical times. That's, you know, sometimes penalties don't hurt you too much, but they never help you, but sometimes they hurt you more than others. We'll not use that as an excuse, but that's the way she goes. 50 seconds to go. Zanesville with the ball. I don't imagine see him doing anything fancy. Logan be able to stop the clock about one more time.
They take their final timeout.
I think that is their final timeout. So with 47 seconds to go. We hate to drive as far to go home with another loss in the loss column tonight, but played well.
A lot of positive things that I saw, especially defensively tonight, especially from Quinn Evans.
Yeah, he's going to be an important part of this ball team. There's no doubt about it.
He's a hard-nosed, hard-running running back, and caught that ball over the middle well, and yeah, the future's in front of him.
Next week, Logan travels to Chillicothe to take on the Cavaliers. I guess the week after that, they start their SEL season.
Yeah, I saw in the paper where River Valley was voted out of that conference to try to get in.
They were out of the TVC and out of the SEO.
Yeah, now they want to get back in the SEO. I don't understand how that happens, but I think they're going to be hurting for certain.
I don't know how that works either, but the way this works right here is the clock stopped again. The clock will continue to run now. Looks like Zanesville will have to do that one more time.
Well, these boys are still helping each other up after the play. Hard-fought game, but a real display of good sportsmanship out there. That is what high school football is all about.
Game could have gone either direction.
And I think,
and has been back and forth. How many leads?
I think both teams know that. Zanesville knows they've been in a battle.
Oh, yeah. They scored 13 points. They averaged 35. They know right away. It wasn't a walkover.
So there's no way that the Logan Chiefs can stop the clock now.
This is the helpless feeling. You just say, hey,